You see that court marriage, that registry you want to go to in Nigeria, do it. Rita is not stopping you, but you need to understand the variances, the disadvantage that may come with it. Upon separation or divorce between you and your husband, if you like, return dowry 10 times or 50 times. If that registry, court marriage, does not get nullified, you're still married to the man. And you, my man, you're still married to that woman. Now listen to this little story. A man passed, his wife, who has been separated from him for the past 7 years, came out from nowhere with court injunction and police officers and overtook his family members and his new wife to bury the man. Took over the man's funeral and with letter of administration took over the man's estate. Banks gave her access to the man's accounts and all that. Because by law, they are still tied to each other. Meanwhile, these are people who don't return dowry traditionally. But by law, they were still married. So you where they quote law, they talk about registry, court marriage. Do it, but still know the loopholes and the tightening that comes with it. So long as you're aware, fine. So in the case of divorce or anything, ensure that that very one is nullified. If that registry, court marriage that you've done, if it doesn't get nullified, my dear brothers and sisters, you're still married to each other. It's until there's a case that you will understand how the court system works. This woman has overtaken the entire family estate of this late man. This is a man that she was not speaking to for 7 years. Asked the new wife and her little baby to step out. She was thrown out like a piece of rag from the funeral. Family members could do nothing because there were police presence there. And she had the court injunction. So I tell you again, please, I no talk say, make you no do your court marriage or registry. Do it. But make sure it gets nullified. Make sure you get the certificate that has been nullified. You, my guy, you, my woman, so that you can have a peaceful life. I could remember Daddy Freeze telling a story of how long it took his present wife to get a divorce from her ex. So you, where they do, I don't return diary, now lie you. Now lie you. You're still married to that woman. You, my lady, you're still married to that man. It's just a case of if he wants to make case with you. So just be guided when you keep saying things or wanting to do things that others are doing. Be ready to get it nullified. If not, you may still be tied to the man, and it's until something happens that your family will get to know that they have no power over your estate. That your wife who wedded you in court happens to be the one with the power all over everything you've got. Thank God that the man still bought some few properties in his sister's name. Those were the only ones the woman released. But the money in his account, everything he had, she has laid claim on them. Be guided today. More wisdom.